Hello, gays. My name is Nekeith. It's Valentine season and love is in the air. As your host today, I will be talking to Twan and Deanna. How y'all doing today?
Hey, hey,
Hey, how you
hey.
doing?
Guys, thank y'all so much for spending time with us here at Gaye Magazine. Y'all feeling good?
Yeah,
Great,
feeling real
great.
good. Feeling
Good,
good.
good. Thank you so much for being here. Before we get into some questions, I want to have some fun and play a little game. Is that cool with y'all?
Oh
Cool,
yeah.
cool.
Okay, it's called Who Is. I want you to let me know who is the best doing whatever question I ask you, okay? Just let me
Okay.
know.
Oh,
So my question is, who is the better driver? Okay, okay. Who is the better cook? Okay, yes. Who is the better listener? Okay, Who's the better kisser? Okay. Who is more likely to forget an important date, like an anniversary?
Let me
we both
see.
on our toes.
My okay, okay, have to have. Who is more organized? I ask you. Who is more likely to plan a spontaneous adventure? Ooh. If you could take a trip, where would y'all go anywhere in the world? What would be your dream adventure?
Oh, really?
Um,
Anywhere out of the United States?
Yes, yes. I feel
um,
that.
what would you say?
my dream adventure would probably be like Thailand or something.
That is so dope. Yeah. The culture
Or
there is
yeah,
amazing.
Thailand, Greece, or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The scenery there is beautiful. Beautiful. Good choice,
Ooh,
good
I
choice.
bet.
I want to ask some question about your relationship. I follow you both on Instagram, on TikTok and Instagram, and I love your journey. I want to ask, how did you both meet?
Yeah.
You go ahead. You could go.
Well, I want to say we were always friends before we actually um, were a couple, but we met
Hooked
at
up.
a before we hooked up, yeah, and so yeah, we met at a nightclub, and it just kind of went from there. We heard each other was single. We heard that through the grapevine, both of us were single, and we shot our shot, and it
Yeah.
was up from there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and we
Yes.
instantly connected. We always had this connection, like we could just look at each other and could tell what each other was thinking or saying to each other. Yeah,
Oh, I love
that was
that.
pretty.
Did y'all meet out like in person or?
No, we actually knew each other before we got together.
Yeah,
So we were
Yes.
friends, kind of friends first.
yeah,
And
Yes.
then it just took us being out one night. And um, he was at the bar. And I was just kind of standing around with my friend. And he kind of like gave me an eye and then finally asked me for my number. So,
I know that's right. Okay, I know that's right. He was right. He like, what's up? Let me get your number.
I remember that well. Yeah.
I know that's right. Twan, how did you disclose your gender identity to Deanna?
Well, Deanna has been with me. We've been together for 14 years. I've been medically transitioning for 9 years, so she was with me before, I
Yes.
transitioned from female to male.
Yes.
And, she knew that was just, I was always talking about it, and it was just something that we were always just taking interest in, and I was educating her on things, and, you know, and she just was like, "Hey, you got to get this done. I see that this is, you know, transitioning. I see this will change your life, and this is what makes you happy.
Right.
So we got to do this. And so
Yes.
I knew then she was the woman for me because she was supporting me through it all. So
I love that. I love that unconditional love, just being there for one another and having that love
absolutely,
is everything. Now I know
yeah.
you said you have been married for how you said 14 years.
well, no, we married in 2015.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
We've been together since 2011.
Yes.
Oh wow. I love that. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. How did the proposal happen?
Oh well, I took her to her favorite restaurant. Well, somewhere that she always wanted to go. I really in a place that she always talked about, and so I
Yes.
took her there. And she just thought we were going to a restaurant just to have a talk or just have a
Uh-huh.
romantic night or something like that because we were. And yeah, so she thought we were having a talk, and I had the entire restaurant, the staff involved, and they came over and they presented the ring, and I got on, and I proposed to her. I had to ask her, would she marry me?
I
I
love
couldn't
that.
have no other way. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes. Dina, how did you feel when you saw that ring and saw Twan on his knees? Like, would you marry me? How did you feel in that moment? Like,
I was surprised at first,
uh-huh.
because I was just like, "What's going on?" But yeah,
Yes.
he did. He had everybody at the restaurant involved, and
Yes.
it was very. I was baffled for a moment because they were all
Yes.
coming up, and I was like, "What are they doing? Like,
Yeah.
why are they bothering us?"
Yes.
It was a reason why.
Yes.
So yeah, I was shocked, but excited and surprised, and I was happy.
Oh,
I
I
couldn't
love.
believe it, especially for him. Like,
Yeah.
he went through a journey before that.
I
So
don't understand.
even
Yes.
that for him, it was like what? But yeah, I was really happy. Hmm.
Congratulations. I'm happy for you both. I want to get dive into some of the marriage and like of the wedding. Where did you get married at?
In Vegas, we got married in Vegas.
Oh, I
yes.
love Vegas. I love Vegas.
Just kind of wanted to be together, have some intimate.
Uh-huh.
Um, at first, like I didn't want all the whole family and the whole
Yeah.
invitation. Let's plan a big wedding. I didn't want to do all that. I just
Yes.
kind of wanted to go have some fun,
Mm-hmm.
enjoy each other, and enjoy the day. And you know what I'm saying? Become one
Yeah.
like that, and just be happy in the day. I didn't want all the
Awesome.
extraness. So.
Yeah.
I totally understand. I love that. Beautiful, beautiful. When you was getting married, what was a memorable moment during the ceremony that you will always cherish?
Ooh. Um,
I'll let you answer first.
Yes.
Man, just every single moment, right? Like every
Mm-hmm.
single moment. Like I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yes.
The moment from the moment we, the moment she walked down the aisle was the moment for me. Like
Yes.
this lady is mine forever. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
my wife. Walking down this aisle. Like yeah,
I love it.
that's it. And even on bad days, though, you think about those times, and because that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? Like the end and the bad. Like
Yeah.
I'll never forget that smile.
I love that. I love that. Congratulations, y'all.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have a particular song that reminds you of each other? So say you're in the car and you have like a special song that reminds me of my bae, you know?
Ooh, so many.
Right, so many. I have a whole bunch of songs, but just thinking of one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just need to think of one.
Or you can give me all of them that you think is the
Oh
like
yeah,
that your
it's a whole
best.
bunch of songs. Because that's all me and him used to do all the time was just listen to songs and different
Uh,
music over and over and over and over and over and over. So
Yeah,
yes.
there's so many songs.
Beyonce used to play over and over. So in love, she used to.
Oh.
Yeah, that used to be one of the
I love
songs.
Beyonce.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, me too. Me too. I'm a big Beyonce fan for real.
We'll ride sometimes to some old school R&B like Jagged Edge, some
Hmm.
Jody, Mary J. Blige. We'll vibe
Yes.
out that way. Yeah, we like that old school vibe. When love songs were love songs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yes, I'm a big 90s fan too, so I totally agree. Like the old school slow jams, like you said, Mary J. Blige, that's one of my favorites.
That's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I wanted to ask you, what is one of your favorite things you like to do together?
Oh, definitely like to go eat.
Oh,
Oh,
Um,
okay.
anything really spontaneous, we definitely like to go out and kick it with friends and
Yes.
family. We're really family oriented, so we really like to hang out with them. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just
yeah.
really just do like take trips or just. just do spontaneous things together. Date night is
My
what we
favorite thing is
Yes.
eating though. So anything that involves eating,
Yes.
that we having a good time.
yeah,
We having a good time.
yeah.
If it's involving food and some drinks,
Yes. I feel that you can never go wrong with good food and good drinks, you
Could never
know?
go wrong. Could never go wrong.
yeah, food brings people together.
Yes. Yes.
Happy wife, happy life. You
Okay.
know.
So true. So true. I want to take it back to the beginning of the relationship. Twan, for you, I know for me, like as a trans woman, sometimes before I talk to other men or I'm currently not on the dating scene, did you feel like you might not be able to find love because of your gender identity? Have you ever had that thought?
Um, no.
No?
You
Okay.
know, it's something. Not, well, actually, no. Well, true love. You know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
I knew, I knew that I was with the right person when
Mm-hmm.
I decided to, move forward with medically transitioning because
Yes.
he was supporting me through it all. You know what I'm saying? Like we would sit
Right.
down and we would sit down and look over things and research things and we would watch
Good.
a lot of videos and that type of
Yes.
thing. So, we kind of educated each other and before I made the proper steps. And
Yeah.
so I knew that I was with the right person. Would
Good.
have found true love? I really don't know. I really don't know anything outside of my
Yes.
wife and this.
Yeah, because I mean, before we were together before the transition, so
Mm.
it's like we kind of started this journey together.
Yes.
So I was starting a transition with him,
Yes.
and so that I guess made it a little bit better because that was new for me too. Like,
Right.
so it's like you like, or seriously, it was like, you want to do what?
Right.
And then this how it started. It's like, so you want to do what? And
Yes.
so we had to get on this whole journey
Hmm.
of everything from the beginning to
Yeah,
Right.
who, what, where, when, why,
Yes.
everything, every question. So
yeah. And so I have to realize too that throughout my journey that I have to give people, especially like family and friends, especially my wife, deserves some type of grace. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to realize that if the people who love you the most are transitioning with you. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? And so I just know that sometimes she may be grieving the old me, and
Right.
sometimes we sit down and we have these conversations to make sure to see where our head is and see where our heart is, and to make
Yes.
sure that, but I just make sure that she's comfortable. We make sure that each other is comfortable in the space, in whatever space that we're in.
Yes. I absolutely love that. Y'all grew it together, on the journey together, unconditional love.
Right.
And I can totally agree with that. Like even like with my family, with my transition, them just accepting me, and then sometimes they might, like you said, grieve the old me. So
Yes,
I definitely resonate with that. And it's so beautiful.
yes.
I'm glad that you find your true love and y'all together, rocking together to
because
the
it's
end.
not always easy.
Hmm.
The journey is not always easy,
Yeah,
Yes,
but find a way and you make it work. And
I love that.
yeah, absolutely. How do you support each other when it gets tough?
Well, the reason why we've been together for so long is because she's the calm to my storm.
Mm,
Like when I go through, when I have these times and have these moments, I know that she's a person that I can rely on,
yes.
and so she's been my like support system throughout anything, not just transitioning, but through a bunch of journeys in my life. You see
Hmm.
what I'm saying? And she's always been the person that I can rely on and just go to. She's always been that go to. So
Yes.
yeah, we've always been connected.
I love
Always been
that.
connected.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm so excited to share that Gaye Magazine's partner for our third annual Valentine's Day couple series is Raya Libre. Raya Libre is the first Black lesbian owned tequila brand in Atlanta. This award winning premium tequila means true freedom is king. Every bottle even comes with a progressive pride flag on the back. Thank you, Raya Libre, for sponsoring this year's series. Gays, if you're over 21, make sure you visit their website and follow them for more info. Please drink responsibly. And Twan, I want to talk about your transition because I follow you on social media and I love your journey and how you're open with everything. I wanted to ask you, was your experience when you had gotten your top surgery?
Oh man, like that was that's a moment I'll never forget. It
Yes.
was just like being it was like a liberating feeling, like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care what they had to do. I didn't care what they
Yes.
had to do. Just get them off. So,
Yes. Yes.
and then as long as I didn't sleep during the process, but I just, it was liberating and I felt free. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
just being able to just express and be myself and just keep in mind I could have did it without the top surgery. I could still be myself,
Yeah.
but just to have that experience was just a liberating experience in itself. So yeah,
Absolutely. And I agree
was right
too.
there with me. And as
Yes.
soon as I just I said, hey, as long as I wake up and see her face, I know I'm
Yes.
good. So, yeah.
And Deanna, how was that for you when you saw Twan finally got his top surgery and you saw it complete? What was your first reaction like? How did you feel about that? Yes.
I'm not even gonna lie, I was happy. I'm,
Yes.
I'm not even gonna lie, I was happy. As we started going through the whole journey and
Yeah.
got to that process and to that point, by the time we got to that point, I was ready too.
Hmm.
I
Yes.
was ready too. So it's like, hey, God got us.
Yeah.
We gonna make sure we pray to God. God got us, and it's gonna work out.
Yes.
I was happy once he was done. I mean, I was happy that he was okay and he came out
Good.
of surgery okay and everything worked out.
Yes.
But to
Yeah,
see
because
him and oh yeah, I was happy. I loved it.
yeah, because
Good. Good.
I
I'm
tell
so
you,
happy for
before
you.
surgery, I probably was getting on her entire
Yes.
nerve for
Yes.
the entire
Hmm.
time. So I know she was relieved and
Hmm.
excited at the same time. Yeah.
Yes.
Because it was a lot of emotional changes, physical changes, just a lot of changes, period, going
Yeah.
through him and for me too, as well,
Yeah.
going through
Yes.
this whole transition with him. So I went through
Exactly.
some things too, on this journey
Right.
because this was new for me too. So,
Yes, yes. Congratulations, Twan, on your transition with your top surgery. Because I know for myself, when I had my top surgery, it was kind of rough. So I know like those emotions, like you just ready to go ahead and take that next step, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm just so glad that you had that love and support with you. So Deanna, I commend you, girl, just being there and staying by your man and rocking with him. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to ask you on what advice would you give to others who are in a relationship with their partners with different gender identities?
Um, what I would say is just, support comes in many forms, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's important to like support each other
Hmm.
uh, and to be honest with your feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause you don't want to be with someone who has these underlying feelings about who you really are, you know what I'm saying? Then I think love and real support and respect. Um, is required to have a successful relationship, especially like, and I just feel like, being yourself
Yes.
is just the main thing. Be yourself because I mean, at the end of the day, that's a person is gonna love you just by the quality of the person that you are. You know what I'm saying? It's not about
Hmm.
what you have, it's not what you don't have. A lot of the times that, and from what I know, is that people just love the quality of the person that you are. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
that's just what I have. I think it's just important as a support to have genuine support
Hmm.
for, and that's important.
I love that. And like you said, just being authentic to yourself, just staying true to yourself is the
Yeah.
most important thing. And that love will come right off the bat, being genuine and true to yourself.
Yes.
For real.
Yes. Yes.
definitely.
What's the best date you ever had together?
Oh, my son,
Uh
Oh,
huh.
our son. We have a son together, and yeah, That's one of the best things. We actually have children together.
Well,
I have a bonus daughter.
Oh, wow.
Um, so yeah, just the family because again, she came into my life and not just being supportive, but just giving me that extra family that if I said, hey babe, I want to transition, she's down with that. If I say, hey babe, I want children,
Yes.
she's gonna give it to me. Like I just have I was blessed. I prayed for her. You know what I'm saying? I manifested her in my life. I prayed for a supportive woman. I prayed for a woman I didn't that I could trust. I
Yes.
prayed for a woman I could rely on. So I mean, God
Um,
said, yeah, here, and don't take advantage of it. And
hmm.
so, yeah.
Yes. Do you both plan on having more kids in the future?
Whew.
What do you think?
I mean, we'll buy some puppies and
Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
probably not. More than likely not.
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Twan, I know that you just stated that you had manifest, your love to come into your life. Can you walk me through that? What is your process of manifestation?
Oh, manifestation is just manifesting, just telling God exactly what you want. You know what I'm saying? You have to be specific. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat around the bush and all of that. I was really specific about what I wanted in my life. I was specific about the woman that I wanted in my life and just the things that I wanted to happen in my life. And I know that um, God gives. Things happen at the right time. You know what I'm saying? And so I just knew that she would come in my life at the right time. And
Yes.
we've been knowing each other for a very long time, and it has never crossed our minds to even date or even have any type of what connection like that. But yeah,
Hmm. I love that. I love that. I'm a big fan of manifestation too. Like I write everything down and try to pray about it. Like you said, being very
yeah,
specific on everything. So, and
yeah.
I'm gonna take your advice. I
And
know
live
my friends told me I'm trying to find love too, y'all. So my friends tell me go ahead and write down the characteristics I want my husband to have. So I'm gonna take what you said, Twine.
and then another thing,
Uh huh.
while you're in your manifestation,
Yes.
you pray to God about it. You ask for what you want. Be specific about what you want, but
Yes.
also live by it. Like live
Absolutely.
that.
Yes.
Live what you want to attract. Live that. Like
Hmm.
be that.
Right,
Yes.
That's another thing.
So
And that's
true.
really important. And that's also
Absolutely.
being yourself, being true to who you are,
right.
um, being true to what you like, what you don't like, what you want, what you don't want. All of those
Hmm.
things matter.
Absolutely. I'm definitely going to do that tonight. When we get on everything, I'm going to write down my list of what I want. Yes. What do you think is the most important factor for any relationship to thrive, especially in relationship where gender identity plays a significant role?
um, that goes back to what support.
Support,
Uh,
open, very communication. Whether
Yeah.
it's, I was going to say a certain, but no, I'm not going to be specific with it because
Mhm.
um, it needs to be communication. Period.
Yes.
So because sometimes you have to learn communication. Sometimes you have to learn each other's communication.
right.
Yeah.
Love language
Or,
and yeah,
each other's love language.
yeah.
So
Yes.
So I just just being supportive and being authentic and just being realistic and yeah, just open communication
Yes.
is a big factor. It plays a big factor into a successful relationship.
Yes. I know that you both said open communication. What kind of communication is works for your relationship? Like, do you have like just come with me with anything, or walk me through that?
I'm gonna go with anything. Like when I
Okay.
say open communication, I do
Mhm.
mean open communication.
Yeah.
Be able to come to me with anything, anytime,
Yes.
no problem. I mean, of course, it's all about your delivery. I mean,
Hmm.
I'm your wife, so of course, you take it in consideration how you come
Yes.
to me, how you handle me, how you talk to me, of course, and you can come to me with anything.
I
So
love that. I love that. Just come with me
Yes.
with anything. Don't be scared.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Tell me what's up. Tell me what's up. Okay. How do you keep the relationship fun and exciting?
Just basically just keep dating, keep courting with each other is
Me,
what they used to
Mm-hmm.
call it. Yeah.
me.
Uh,
Yes, yes.
yeah. So yeah, just keep dating. Just keep being. Yeah, just dating. Dating is one of the main things. Just
Hmm.
keep that spark going. You
Yes,
know.
keep that spark. I love a good date night, you know? So
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
have fun, enjoy each other.
Yes. I love that. What's your plans for Valentine's Day? And do you have any Valentine's Day traditions?
I can't tell you what the Valentine's Day
Okay.
thing is,
Oh,
but I will say that I am. It's going to be a lot of romance going on. It's going to be a lot of
okay
it's going to be
Yes. I love that. I love
it's
that.
gonna be a lot of romance going on. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I work a lot, and
Yeah.
and I've been traveling a lot here lately, and I just want to, spend some quality time and just take
Mm.
that time to just be romantic and make that special day all about her. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
we do it on the we do try to do it on the regular, but again, I've been working and all of that here lately a lot. But yeah, Valentine's Day is gonna be lit.
Good. I'm excited for y'all. So make sure you send us some pictures so we can look for the exclusive.
Got you,
Good.
got you.
Do y'all have like any previous Valentine's Day that stood out to y'all?
I'm sorry, did we have what?
Yes. Did you have any previous Valentine's Day that stood out for y'all, like a moment in the previous years?
Oh, just the romantic night at Nick and Sam's.
Oh yeah. So I
Yeah,
Okay.
could probably say that probably the most memorable. Nick and Sam's, it was really nice. Real nice.
Okay.
yeah,
We
Nice.
all dressed up and stuff and
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I was like, hey, baby, I was at work and I was like, hey, baby, be ready at 8.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And, I actually had everything laid out and we got dressed up and
Yeah, that was
yeah,
nice. You did good.
Hey, I love that. Just set everything up, you know? So, to
yeah,
everyone listening, watching this interview, to make your loved one happy, have everything set up nice. And I'm going to pick you up here this time. Be ready.
yeah,
Yes.
be ready.
Be ready. Be ready.
Keep that spark.
Keep that smart. Absolutely. How do you feel about open relationships, or are you strictly monogamy?
Ooh, strictly monogamy over here.
Yes.
Um, yeah.
I know that's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. How you
Yes.
feel about relationships?
I feel you.
Mm,
I'm the same way. Monogamy for me.
yeah. I'm not too keen on doing too much. I mean, I like to have
Yeah.
fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
I like to have fun, but I have some boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So I have some boundaries in my fun.
Yes, yes. I feel you.
So yeah, but yeah,
She don't like sharing.
I know
yeah,
that's right.
you're not
I,
gonna share too much. But yeah, I like to have fun and
yeah,
go out and have a good time. Don't get me wrong.
yes.
I do. I love beautiful women all
Hmm.
day long.
I love
Um,
that.
yes, so I love to have a good time though.
Yes.
I
Deanna,
will
I'm
say
with you,
that.
girl. I'm not sharing, so I'm with you. Don't touch my man.
Yeah, we're not doing no
We ain't
sharing,
doing
but
no
I like
sharing.
to
We
have a
ain't doing
good
no sharing over here.
time. Right.
But I feel you. I feel you. What is one thing your partner does for you that you do for your partner that you normally want to do for no one else?
You say, what's
It's a
one
lot
thing?
I do for you that I'm not doing for nobody
Yeah.
else.
So the question is, what is one thing you do for your partner that you wouldn't normally do for anyone else?
Oh, one thing I wouldn't do for anyone else is go out of my way.
Okay.
I'll go out, I'll climb mountains, and I'll go out of
Yes.
my way. I'll do whatever it takes for this woman. Like
Yes.
nothing. There's nothing I won't do.
Yeah.
So, and can't nobody else get that from me. Let's say that. Let me tell you that now.
Yes.
But yeah, I go far and wide for this woman. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah.
I love that. I love that. And Deanna, what about you?
Pretty much everything that I do for him, I'm
I
not
feel
doing
you.
for nobody else.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, seriously.
I
Yeah,
love
and
it.
Marriage was
you gotta earn that. So
Hmm.
yeah,
yeah. You talk about that all the time. Is marriage. You would have never.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I've never. I was the one like I'm not getting married.
Hmm.
no man deserve me, nobody worth me, ain't nobody get me. I'm
Yes,
not being nobody's wife. I was that one,
I feel you.
but I decided to say yes to him. So
Yes,
pretty much everything nobody
yes,
said.
yes. Deanna, what made Twan stand out before everyone else? What made Twan stand out to you? Like, this is the one. Like, I got to take this one seriously. Would
I
you?
guess him being persistent.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, him being persistent. Uh,
yes,
that's the one big thing. He didn't give up,
okay,
because I mean, it wasn't that easy. But at the
yeah,
same time, yeah, he didn't give up. Like, I mean, I wanted to feel wanted, and I mean, every girl wants to feel wanted. You want to feel special,
yes,
and you want to feel like you are the only one in the world.
right,
And I mean, at some point, he made me feel that.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely. And
mhm.
for Twan, what about you? What made Deanna stand out before everyone else?
Uh, she is beautiful. She's beautiful. She has a nurturing spirit. Um, when she touched me, she made my arm stand up. Like,
Okay,
know, making love felt like I was in a whole different space, in a whole different
yes,
place. It's just, there was a number of things
mm-hmm,
uh, stood out, and in the way she made my heart skip beats when I heard her voice, whether it would be a phone call, whether it be just
yeah,
looking at her, just all these amazing things that I experienced when we first experienced when we first got together and throughout our
yes.
marriage. It's just yeah, it's what she's one of a kind.
I love that, especially how you said when you hear her voice, make chills go across your body. That's how you know you in love. Okay.
No, really, really.
Yes. What's one thing you both look forward to doing together in the future?
Ooh,
I definitely look forward to traveling more,
Okay.
yes,
doing a lot more traveling with our son, a lot more family
Yes.
trips and
yes,
adventures. And I'm spontaneous, so a lot
Yes.
more spontaneous things going
Hey.
on.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I love
yeah.
that.
I say the same. Yeah, just
making more
travel.
memories and stuff.
That's right. And seeing our children, just seeing what they'll become, and seeing them get older, and that type of thing. Yeah.
Yes, I love that. I wanted to ask you, what is one of the biggest misconceptions that you have received being in a relationship together?
Ooh, misconceptions is that we're not normal.
Mm.
Misconception is that we don't have the same issues or problems like everyone else, or we're not human.
Yes.
But yeah, we are human, and we do we can find love, and we can find genuine love, and that's one of the misconceptions, that we'll never find true
Right.
love or genuine love, and when someone would never love me for who I am,
Mm-hmm.
and get that, so just
How can
I,
you be with someone who is not this, or how can you be with somebody who's not that, or how can you,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, we
Yes.
do, yeah.
and just
So,
what?
and to be honest, she's inspired. She's taught other people, whether it be family members, how to love me.
Mm.
It's just it's about again, it's about respect
Yes.
and trust and open communication. And until you have that, you really don't have anything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like it's just about support, that genuine support.
Yes. I love that. Having that solid foundation of support and genuine love is everything. Because if you don't have that, then you don't got nothing. So I love that you both have that genuine support and that foundation together. That's solid.
Yes,
That's
yes,
amazing.
yes.
Yes. What are some goals that you both would like to accomplish in your personal life?
Let's see. Well, in my personal life, I just did a career change. So now I
Yes.
am a licensed insurance adjuster.
Yes, congratulations.
So I just got into that industry. So I'm just trying to go full force into it, giving it all I got
Yes.
right now. So that's kind of like where I'm at. I'm focused on it,
Yes,
and
get to that bag. Absolutely. Yes.
yes, and just growing together. Period.
Yes.
Growing as a couple, growing as a family, just growing as a woman,
That's right.
first and
Yes.
foremost.
That's right.
And so,
I love that. Congratulations. I'm happy for you and proud of you, Deanna.
Yeah,
Yes.
me too.
What about you, Twan? What you got going on in your personal life that you some of your goals for this year?
My personal life is just mainly just making sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a man for my family, and building that solid foundation that I've always promised her, uh,
Yes.
and also to making sure that what that I am a a true inspiration and to not only trans masculine men but trans individuals. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I am. I feel like I was put on this world to as a vessel
Hmm.
to inspire and empower trans individuals and especially trans masculine men. And
Yes.
that was one of the reasons why I came up out of uh, my stealth. And when I mean by stealth, that means I would never disclose my gender identity to
Yes.
anyone. But I just feel like it was a purpose. It was
Hmm.
a it was something that I needed to do. It was something that I had to do.
Yes.
And so, and that's just something I am working on in my personal life is just being that in- inspiration for
Yes.
black trans masculine men.
Yes. Absolutely. And I commend you for coming out and living your life,
Thank you.
authentic. Twan, do you have any advice for anyone that is out that's living in self right now for them to come out? Do you have any advice for them? There is anyone living in self?
Well, for me, what I would say for anyone that's living stealth, I know it's a process, and I'm a true believer as to say trust the process. I believe that you need to during your stealth journey just trust the process, um, and take your time with it. Take your time with because again it's not you have to it's a time where you have to get to know yourself, right? And
Hmm.
it's a time that you have to take to get to know yourself, and that was the time those were the times that I was on my stealth journey because I needed to get to know who I was. So
Hmm.
a lot of times a lot of people and a lot of trans people take those stealth journeys because of their own reasoning. So I just never want to take anybody out of that space. But
Hmm.
I will say that during that time, just take your time.
Yes,
Yeah, and self
absolutely.
care is important.
Yes, I totally
Yeah.
agree. Just take our time with the transition because everything's
Yes.
going to come, like you said earlier in this interview, it will happen when it needs to happen. So I
Yes.
totally agree with you. That's beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I know that you both have mentioned family. I wanted to ask for you, Twan, how did your family receive when you had came out in your transition? How was that like for you? Can you walk us through it?
Woo. Okay. So again, I think a lot. I say this though because I think about this more than often. Is that if this woman wasn't in my life, I think a lot has changed. Because again, she taught people how to love me.
Mm,
She taught people that yeah, you can
yeah,
love someone unconditionally,
yes,
in despite of, or and, and when I came out to my family, it was it was it was challenging and
mm,
complex. I will say. Um, and I learned grace through that. Like, and again, I was my mother's first child,
yes,
and so I knew transitioning was going to take her through a process, and I
mm,
learned to have grace. I learned to give her grace through that process because she could be grieving again the old me. You know, I was her
right,
first child, so I just think that was just important to just give her that grace. And I started to educate my mom.
yes,
She see me out here making moves and trying to make a difference
right,
in the space that I'm in. So they're inspired now. But when I
yes,
first came out, it
yeah.
was a struggle. It was a challenge. Yeah.
Understood, understand. And I was going to ask you, what is like one of the most challenging moments during your transition?
Ooh, I just wanted people to get their pronoun. I just wanted
Yeah,
people to get pronouns correct.
yes,
Mom. just everybody, just it took a while,
Yes.
but again, I learned grace through that. I learned to
Yes.
give grace through that, and but that was the whole, and just making and try to. I just remember in the beginning of my transition, and
Uh-huh.
you would try to find yourself forcing it,
Mm.
forcing, um, just kind of forcing your gender identity
Yes.
on on people who just don't understand. Like you try to create. I don't know. It's just it was just hard to make people understand who you are.
Yes.
They say before you actually transition. Yeah, I understand. I know that was you. I know that's always been you and this and that. But when you actually just make the change and the difference, then yeah, that's
Mhm.
when the problem lies. That's
Yeah,
when the
because you got to understand that people are still human,
Right.
are still you transitioning, but
Yes.
they are transitioning too. And
Mm-hmm.
some of them don't understand it. Some of them don't know what to think.
Yes.
Some of them going through their own personal thing with it. And so,
Yes.
like you
yeah.
say, you have
But
to.
then too, hey, everybody personal issue is not my issue. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna live for me.
Right.
I'm gonna live for me. I'm gonna, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then as soon as I made the right decision for me,
Mm-hmm.
I've never been this happy and this healthy in my
Yes.
life
I love
mentally.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
love that because like you're out, like you said, you being yourself, so nothing else matters. You got to like fight some battles, with people's opinions and everything.
that's
But
right.
it's like I'm being authentic. I'm being myself. Deanna, I
That's
want
right.
to ask you during Twan's transition, was there any challenging moment that you witnessed? Like, he was like, dang.
For me,
Yeah, during his
yeah,
transition.
lots of challenging moments for
Yes.
me.
What was one of the ones that most stands out for you?
Um, I mean, well, for me, it was the same thing. Like, keep it at 100. Like, even in the beginning,
Yeah.
I went through my own issues with his transition, with
Yes.
the pronouns, and because I'm learning this
Yes.
too,
Been teaching your family.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to teach everybody around me that they don't understand, So it was like it was a lot at some
Yes.
point because you know I'm trying to do it, and I'm trying to make sure everybody else is understanding this
Right.
and good because at the same time, through all of this, I want to make sure that he's good.
Yes.
So it was like, but then we just had to figure out how to just balance it all.
Right.
Live for us, do us, and stop stressing about what everybody else getting or not getting. Just
Exactly.
be patient. They'll get it when they get it.
Yeah.
We'll keep teaching them in the same. We'll keep teaching them. They'll
Right.
get it. They do. If they don't, we just still gonna do what we doing. We
Yes.
still gonna go our paths.
Yes.
And if they want to hop on it, come on.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
You can keep learning, and we'll keep teaching you or whatever it is. So
I love that. I love that teamwork. It's like I got your back.
Yeah.
And I know I can definitely agree with that. 'Cause I know my sister, she had like a hard time remembering my pronouns. I'm like, come on, sis, get it together. So it takes time.
it does take time.
Yeah.
And if, like I say, when people are around us, if they are willing
Hmm.
and their heart is open, it's genuine,
Yes.
then we're like, come on, we got this, we got you.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. So it's Valentine's season. I wanted to ask you both, do you both have any advice for anyone that is out there looking for love?
Ooh,
Any
anybody out there
advice?
looking for love?
Just keep just keep
Be
praying about it.
be
Yes.
yeah, no. Manifest. Write down. Manifest it. Pray for what you want.
Yes.
Pray for what you want. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was always asking like, "How's Sierra D. Russell?" She prayed for it. She prayed. She was very
Yes.
specific about her prayer about what she wanted, and so I just think that's very important. Like if you're looking for true love, and not
Hmm.
just love overnight.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, you just have to be. Um, yeah, you have to be specific about with what you want, and
And do not
Mhm.
forget. Be specific about what you want, but I'm gonna need you to be living that.
Yes.
Be that. What you're wanting and what you're praying for, be that.
Yeah.
Live that. Let your heart be that.
Yes.
So he's out here praying for stuff that you
Right.
don't
That you're not living for.
Yeah. You don't
So
want to give. Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
just be that and keep
Yes.
doing you, being your authentic self.
Mm-hmm.
Love on yourself, and you'll get somebody loving on you too.
Yeah.
You know.
I love that. I love that. Well, I want to thank you both so much for coming onto Gay Magazine today and sharing your love story here with us. Thank you.
Absolutely.
You too.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I want to tell you right now, happy Valentine's Day to both of y'all. Don't forget to send us some photos when you have your special moments so we can share them because
Okay.
I want to see what's popping, what's going on.
All
Yes.
right. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I want to say thank you, guys, for tuning in today for today's episode. Make sure you please follow us on all social media platforms at Gay Magazine and also to follow us on our website, www.gaymagazine.com. I am your girl, Nekeith, your host, signing out. Bye, y'all.